What's going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. If you're a new photographer and you're about to go out and take your first photo, hold up. I got 5 things I think you should consider before you press that shutter button. Whether you're using a DSLR camera, a mirrorless camera, or even your phone, these are things that are going to help you start off strong. So let's get into it. Tip number 1 is know your light. Photography is literally painting with light. So you need to know how light reacts to a subject. And light can be your best friend or your worst enemy. You have to know if the light is soft and bright, like shooting at golden hour, or if it's harsh and overpowering, like shooting at noon. Knowing how light reacts to your subject is going to help your result. And knowing how to use light to your advantage is going to make you a master. Step number 2 is composition. Great photographers don't just take photos, they make them. Using things like the rule of thirds, which is simply just subdividing your photo into 9 parts. And when your subject either meets along those intersections or takes up majority of the photo frame, then you know that you have a well-composed photo. Also, avoid clutter in your backgrounds. Make sure that there's nothing distracting going on in your backgrounds that would take the viewer's eyes away from the subject and what you're trying to show them. Tip number 3 is stabilize your shot. Blurry photos are one of the things that can ruin a great moment. So to avoid that, if you're shooting handheld, you want to make sure that your elbows are close to your body or that you're leaning against something sturdier in order to keep the shot stabilized. Or better yet, you could use a tripod or a stack of books in order to get a stable shot, especially when you're shooting in low light. Tip number 4 is understanding your camera settings. Now, I don't expect you to be a tech wizard about your camera, and some people do become wizards about their cameras, but when you're starting out, the main things that can help you understand how to compose a great photo and to make a great image are things like the exposure triangle, your aperture, shutter speed, and ISO, which I will be making videos about, that can help you understand how these things work together in order to create a great image. So understanding those things out the box will definitely help you be able to create better images than some people who don't pay attention to those things. Even on auto mode in your camera, yes, while the camera is doing a lot of the work, understanding these things will help you be able to take over and create the images that you're looking for in your mind. And last but not least, tip number 5 is have purpose behind your shot. You want to ask yourself when you're taking a shot, why am I taking this shot? What story am I telling with this photo? And what drew me to take this shot? Having a purpose behind each shot that you take will draw people in, and they will also be able to find purpose in what you're trying to show by the image that you created. So those are 5 essential things to think about before you take your first photo. If you found this information helpful, I would love for you all to drop a like, leave a comment, or subscribe. And if you have any tips for beginner photographers, please drop those down in the comments as well so that they can gather more information to help them on their journey. I also will be dropping more videos for beginner photographers on the channel under the playlist Beginner Photographers. And I would love for you guys to check those out. Going to be leaving tidbits, helpful information, things like that for you guys to go and check out to help you on your journey. I also would love for you all to continue to help us to grow this community as a community of photographers helping photographers. Iron sharpens iron, and like always, I'm gonna see you guys and girls on the next one. Peace.